I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. And if you don't know, now you know. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Used to raw G, Lucy beef with the freak. Brand love, it's the Brooklyn way. Funk master flex love. And if you don't know, now you know. Star ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the trick, same number, same hood. It's all good. It was all a dream.
Watch this.
And if you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. Ain't too many people with us. Operational fight one. What's one do? Fight or run. Dangerous. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. No furious, no furious. Ain't too many kids bang with us. Operational fight one. What's one do?
Bandidos, what up? Thursday, June 5th, we are going in hot. Nah, not really. We're going in kind of cool because we're going to be testing out the new measured assembly today. It's the new gear set we got with the season. Kind of worried about it. I don't know if it's really any good. I haven't seen any gameplay on this or anything like that. I know they made some changes for the better, for the worse. I've heard people say that, man, Tux, you got to try it. Let's see if it's got any hype. Or if it's another stash eater or ploy to get us to purchase more stash space. This is some of the shit's about, right? There's no way this is real. So let me collect all our pieces. I don't have any holster stuff, which is kind of interesting. Because I got multiple pieces everywhere else. We should be all right. I'd like the option, though. So measured assembly. Let me just throw on 4 random pieces. Let's see what it says. I think I have the backpack, yeah. And then we'll put on the gloves. Okay, let's go to the chest. So skill haste, easy peasy. Repair skills, explosive resistance. That's juicy at 40%. Receive 1 skill tier for each ally agent that is within range. So I'm assuming that doesn't mean there's skills. Either way, that's a maximum of 4, 3, because it's not going to count us, right? So within range of our high versus smart cover, so it's forcing you into particular skills. While it's skill tier 6, having at least 1 ally agent in the range of your high versus smart cover for 4 seconds will get overcharged for 15 seconds, cooldown 40 seconds. Mortars and enemy skills. That's interesting. So mortars are kind of rare. Enemy skills? What are we talking about there? So not warhounds, but tanks? Tanks are proxies. Right? What up, Street? Right on, Lord. Silent ways. So that's, yeah, kind of interesting. Bubble. Because if a tank comes into range, that would be sick. But If it got destroyed. And then every agent that's in your zone will make your cooldowns go faster. Decrease the overcharge cooldown from 40 to 25. Don't know if that's necessary because we're talking about overcharge. Smart cover. Radius goes up by 40%. Weapon handling by 25. 7% more damage to targets at the cover. 420 health. And then defense. The problem with bonus armor is like a lot of people don't play from cover. Been legendary, maybe they do. So we'd want the hive, and I guess we're gonna want a healer hive. Repair skill 60% skill haste, because we could also give them hazard protection and weapon handling, right? By using the booster, we lose the repairs. But I mean, we'd waste that 60% repair skill, but we could then use the bonus armor. So go bonus armor and then weapon handling and booster for hazard protection. I don't know. I guess we could try that a little bit later. What up, Pipster? Number 2. Number two. So, and then the chest piece, if I didn't already say, decreases the overcharge of the cooldown from 40 to... Overcharge cooldown from 40 to 25. The backpack, what did that say? Decrease the cooldown for destroying mortars. 10 to 1 second. Is that helpful? Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how fucking good it is, right? Yeah. Maybe we should just run the chest piece and backpack and then see what happens. But what do you do from there? Just Alps? You know? Seems kind of boring, right? Just an Alps. I mean, you could do Brazos, 2-piece Brazos. We could run, oh, there's my holsters. Why didn't I see these earlier? Magically appeared. We could run the Coyote's mask and we can run a Catharsis and give heals. More heals. It's gonna sound stupid. But the Coyote mask wouldn't be bad to give people more crits. The bio, if we want to give ticks, but we're not gonna be strong on the status effect side. I mean, we could be. Use the BTSU gloves. But I mean, that's cool for the, I get it. I think that's a great idea. And I have that on board too, here. But, you know, with the modifiers, which would definitely be running, I mean, we do have the option to have overcharge or eliminate cooldowns. I mean, this doesn't give you overcharge, but it eliminates cooldowns, you know? Otherwise, we can go security link and get more armor, which isn't going to be helpful. Or we can go assault link and give us 30% weapon damage, which isn't super... I mean, it's a little helpful. For weapon, we could run... the catalyst. I mean, capacitor, sorry, the catalyst. We could also run... Oh, no. The Scorpio, just we'd have to be so close for that to work. You have the Doctor's Home. You can mark targets and give armor on kill. It always ends up being something better than the Doctor's Home, you know? It's hard to get that one to work. It's a great idea, and then you're like, oh, this one's better. It just keeps happening. But the capacitor, I mean, gives us more skill damage, which we don't need. But at least we get the damage per core. And it does have pretty good crit values. I don't like any of the options. I mean, the go-to just ends up being the Scorpio, but God, it just seems, I don't know. I think I just haven't been impressed with the Scorpio lately. And then you have the card. We could just use the card and pick up a skill tier, and then what, right? More armor for ourselves, but who cares? I guess, you know what I mean? I mean, we should be healing fine. We don't really need the armor. Something with sledgehammer. There you go. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Where's my sledgy? Oh, it's probably on my other character. That's probably the best idea, though. At least as a secondary. Okay, we'll hold that thought. I'll come and go and get it. I mean, if we run survivalist, and then if we pair that, we could pair survivalist with the stamina and have infinite triage specialist armor kits, or whatever you call these, actually, distributed repair. But then again, we should have more than enough heals. Technician for the skill tier otherwise. That would buy us well, you know what we could do? Actually, hold that thought. Why don't we just run the healer guard chest piece? Or we could even run tardigrade. We could also have infinite grenades and just keep hucking those fucking things out. With the Acostas. We could also have the Acostas. Birdies. I forgot about birdies. Get our guys up faster. And then if we used Acostas, we'd be able to, we'd get more repairs from it, and then we'd get an extra skill tier out of it. All right on, Vanessa. Welcome. I'm not sure about the Scorpio bug. Which one is it? Which Scorpio bug? Sweet dreams. That's a good idea, Seven Seal. Yeah, I like that idea too. Just swipe some of those easy dudes. So I was thinking bonus armor, but then we need a shield, so that sucks. But tardigrade, we wouldn't need a shield. What up, Cam? You used the Costa's go bag? Did you like that, Jay? Well, obviously you did. I kind of like that with survivalist, and then you throw fire out there. And then you get extra armor kits, and then you can have infinite armor kits too. If you're faster than your heals, that's the problem, right? Like you take damage, you're like, oh right, I can have an opportunity to use an armor kit and heal my team, and then you get healed by your own healer drone. We could also go Sawyer's knee pads and pick up the cannot be staggered by explosions. Now, that doesn't sound interesting until you consider trying to pick up an ally while you're getting bombarded by explosives. I kind of like birdies because it's new. But what we're gonna do to figure this sucker out is I'm gonna go ahead and put on the BTSU gloves because it is the more straightforward healer concept. Oh god, too much stuff in my pack here apparently. Got to do a pecan next, huh? There you go. And then we'll just get a feel for it. And then we'll make our changes. Okay, so we got... Well, this is skill damage. Swap that out. Easiest way is to go to Discord. Have you joined Discord yet? You should. It's a good spot. Good place to learn things. There's build channels if you need ideas or support on builds. But anyways, when you're in there, you can just be like, hey, I'm looking to join a clan, and then, you know, people will point you in the right way, to the right place. And just let them know what platform you're on. Because we got multiple clans per platform. All right, so for mods, we can go repair skills. Skill haste wouldn't be bad. Duration wouldn't be bad actually either. I kind of like duration for this guy. I think duration, because we're gonna have skill haste from the modifiers. All right, let's look at those. So we got tech link that will refresh our cooldowns. So we'll use that. 25% of, no, we don't need that. Let's see here. Let's clear these out. We don't need skill damage. Okay, we can take disrupt resistance. A little helpful. What up, Maker? Maker Sizu. B Ribby, thank you. Thanks for that sub. We're not gonna be tier 5 and all. For each tier and any attribute gain health, we don't need that. Yeah, God, these aren't super helpful for this. I mean, because we're not going to have any of the tiers that make sense. I mean, I guess the next one is health. Oh, fuck, that sucks. Right? It's because I don't have this one ready. But either way, that one requires tier 3 and stamina. So that's a hybrid build. Because the way we're set, we're not going to get kills. You know? So we got, well, let's get shotguns. You missed the microwave coils. It was pretty good. Yeah, it brought sharpshooter to life, didn't it? I got 5 pieces, so we need to figure out that final piece. It's got to be one of these. We could go Murakami and pick up a duration. Get reduced threat. Probably Brazos. Could pick up this one, change this to repairs, and then just make it act like a an Alps. So there we go. That's basically running an Alps. And then instead of skill haste, I will put duration again. So it's gonna act like a Murakami. There we go. Because I just think we're gonna have more heals than we need, you know, because people come with their own stuff, you know. If you're so I don't want to min-max it too much in that general direction, because then I'll feel like we're gonna be wasting some of this stuff.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Vanessa, on my channel, I do have a new player and returning player playlist. That'll help.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
It's a really good game, Vanessa. It's a really good game. What are you, what platform are you on? Like, do you play on Xbox or? Okay, let's see how this goes. Beast, beast. Yeah, Countdown is gonna be your friend. I want to see this thing block an explosive. That's all I want. See how everybody's so spread out? Like, how are you gonna heal that? How am I gonna give them protection from elites? I mean, damage targets out of cover, you see? Let's see what they got. It's a measured assembly build, so we got 2 measured assemblies in here. Oh, maybe I should bounce. We can't play with 2 measureds. We won't finish. You know what I mean? Like, we won't have enough damage. Oh, appreciate you, B. Nice words. Oh, and that's a resub. Right on. Yeah, it's crazy strong. I thought it was gonna be okay, you know, just the Umbra build. I thought it was gonna be good. We predicted it last season. We were like, it's gonna be about the backfire and hazard protection. You know, with the cleaners and mostly because of the cleaners and the crit damage buffs. We were like, yeah, it's gonna be that good. And then I ran it pretty early on, and I was like, oh, it's okay. But once I got it all together, I was like, oh shit. Once I figured out you know what it was? It was once I figured out the, get out of here. The modifiers. That's what changed. That's what changed my opinion on it. Yeah, isn't that crazy, T? The healing on it is insane. The healing on it, it's ridiculous. I mean, there were some times where I swear I should have fucking died, and I just could not. I mean, their self-repair with the stamina bonus armor combining itself with the 3% armor regen off of your backpack, all of that happening at the same time, it's insane heals per second. I did do a explainer video on that. It's a lot to explain, so I broke it down. How do I say, in like more digestible bits? Because the way that they describe things, it's pretty confusing. Here you go. Yeah, we're talking about Umbra. The build I put out this morning. It was one, a lot of you guys were here in the stream. A couple of days ago, I ran it. I did a solo run with it. At the Army terminal. And it was just like, we were just running through the fire completely immune. But that's kind of where, that was the run that made me change my mind on it. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fucking good. You can go striker too, but damage isn't your issue, you know? And it was just like, it was some of these clutch moments where I got sold on that, on Umbra over striker,
Invite to another agent's group.
where I was under intense heat. I'm slaying everything, right? Slaying everything. You know, 100% crit chance, almost 500% crit damage. It's like 570 or something like that. And then, 30% weapon damage boost, 1.9 million armor.
Stand in your way.
Let's see what we got here. No measured assembly. It's a random build. Random build, but it looks good. No, people love their ninja bike backpack, huh? All right. I've been having a hard time in legendaries. I'm seeing a lot of really low numbers jumping in legendary, you know, like 100 and 300, and I was like, man, you guys are brand new, just going for it, huh? You can though. Shit. They say it's soul, but I don't believe them. So there we go. We got all of our dudes in there. So let's activate that for the sake of activating it. A lot of people are play out of cover nowadays. I mean, I do it a lot too. You see these guys on the flanks with their shields, and so they don't get the benefit of the in cover stuff. You know what I mean? So let's destroy our hive. Oops, if I can. Overcharge. You got to get all these guys in your circle, so I'm trying to stretch this shit out a little bit. So you got hit by that grenade, so my shit's not blocking it, right? So obviously, they said no grenades, which is whack, but I want to see the skills part. At least we got some explosive resistance. Because if it's not doing a good job breaking skills, I'll be honest with you, it's just not a good gear set. So we're talking about drones. I want to see it drop drones and hopefully tanks too. But if it's not destroying those, then why would you run this over future initiative? I wouldn't, you know, so that's what we're looking for here. So we're gonna have a drone operator in the next room. So let's see. And maybe it was, I just didn't notice because it's doing such a good job. Yeah, Umbra isn't my favorite. I do like it. But I almost exclusively run it for the backfire and the mechanical animal. Let's see, where's the drone operator? She's at gold. There she is. Send me your drones, or just die. So if I heal, which I can't. Look at her coming in all hot. Tried to get her the grenade. She wouldn't take it.
An agent needs assistance.
They're doing too good of a job killing the drone ops. Oh, Andy's got one of those tools. That's helping. The Firefly. Hold on, any special ammo yet? Oh fuck. That dart.
Serious trauma detected.
That was risky. Doing a good job keeping them alive, though. There was an explosive right there. What was that? Oh, it was that. Incoming. Would be nice to give these guys some bonus armor too. Yeah, BTSU gloves is what I'm running. Constantinos! What's good, man? It's annoying how the overcharge works on the Hive. It doesn't instantly refill it. That sucks. I don't know if I like the tier 5 one anymore. Tech Link. It does help with the smart cover though. And we are getting fast heals, so I guess I won't complain too much. So remember, your crossbow does really good at breaking these guys' chest plate, and once you break that chest plate, they die real fast. Good little healer trick. Get him? Too slow. Ooh, they're eating up my heals fast here, huh? Oh, he's a heavy duty. Sometimes you gotta catch yourself on fire. The old throw the fire grenade at your feet trick. I haven't seen one skill yet. What are the odds? What are two hits? It's brick. What'd it do? Postmaster. Shaw. Floating hive rubs you the wrong way. Yeah, you get floating sticky too. They float. Run overcharge, you see that? Yeah, free overcharge is kind of nice. Hey there.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, you fucker.
Agent
I got my
down.
grenade out. Fuck.
Agent vital signs 0.
I guess I should have just kept running.
Agent down.
You like that parabellum? It's crazy, right? I can kill tanks, huh, Dragon? I've been waiting for an enemy to come into my zone. Oh, geez, the whole team went down here? 2 shotgunners just went on a rampage. Explosives. sniper back there. She's scaring me. I think she's getting a little bit of everybody. Need a range. Ranger.
An agent needs assistance. Vital signs critical.
Shit. Coming in hot. We need somebody with the range to take out those fucking dudes way out there. We need to go after them. That's what we gotta do. Making a move. Haha, suckers! Get there!
Agent down.
So I reset that guy's hive out there. In case he goes down. I'm glad that guy went out there. Would have taken forever if he didn't. Redfield. We are trying to measure assembly. And I still haven't seen it kill an enemy tech yet. But we're waiting. It might be so good you don't even notice that it's killing things. T-Jack. Yeah, that's the thing about this Scorpio. And believe it or not, they nerfed it. This is the nerfed version. But with the sniper, all we're trying to do is tag them. But yeah, there's still no way that the pellet should reach that far, right? Okay, there's a couple of drone operators that should come at us in this one.
Assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
Why are they playing back there? Not that hard. Spawn. Why is the healer the tip of spear? Rats. Caught it.
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action.
I didn't expect the punch.
Agent killed. You have
Not aggressive enough for me here.
civilians in danger.
Let's find a better group.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
That's exactly right, Lukey. That's why I left. I was like, you're supposed to I mean, you know what I mean? You'd be surprised, like, you'd be surprised. You know, I posted the tank build the other day. And the amount of comments that I got, that makes me realize a lot of people don't realize how to run with a tank or even a healer build is insane. I was getting comments like, well, I'd rather run a DPS build because that tank build doesn't do enough damage. I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's a little frustrating because it's like, it's not supposed to do damage. It's a tank build. You know what I mean? Like, it's a tank build. Doesn't do enough damage. I mean, there's roles. You can play roles, right? And I agree. Tank builds aren't always that fun. Totally agree. It's actually my least favorite way to play, but I really enjoyed that one. That being said, like, the tank's job isn't be DPS. You run, if you want a DPS build, you run DPS build. If you want a CC build, you run CC build. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, Yeah, so traditionally, I mean, you learn some of the good habits from like doing raids, and so I do understand that those that haven't done raids might not understand roles too well. Because, I mean, depending on your strategy, you can't even complete the certain raids without a tank build, depending on your strategy. I'm sure there's ways, but I think a lot of people have adopted the tank role, like, unless something's changed, which is always possible. Did that grenade make it through? But in raids, like in Iron Horse, for example, you know, on the third boss, it was common to the healer was the one who picked where we were gonna stop and fight, so you kind of follow the healer. Oh yeah, but that level of build video, Zane, I know. They're tough videos to look at, I mean to do, because strategy videos aren't like super appreciated by the community. So you do a lot of work to make those videos and maybe you get like a couple of thousand views. Not that I'm all about views, but it does matter, you know? The juice has got to be worth the squeeze. It's an indicator of what the community wants at the very least, you know? I need to do a District Union Arena run. Maybe we'll find some more drones in there. This garage could be a good test, though. Because, you know, you can always take your average healer build, feature initiative, and then just put on the shield of the smart cover, you know, and you give your team additional damage as well. Oh, wow, it does work, though. Okay, well, cool. We'll try. It's got its little use cases on. There should be a tank out here, right? Yeah. Tanks fell back, though. I'm curious if the skill's got to go to the edge of your circle to get the sword, or actually near the center of the circle where your hive actually is. Yeah, but we didn't see a drone there either. I can't figure out where I want to run the pecan. I'm thinking negotiators. I still haven't got the mask yet either. I haven't run it a lot, but
System malfunctioning. System back online.
Give me a second.
Bozzy, it's crazy. Lord have mercy. Indeed. Lordy Lord. Yeah, it gives you a feel of what these modifiers can do, huh? You guys are hiding up there this whole time?
Serious trauma detected.
That's weird. I didn't get a reset on that. Optimization is, I mean, yes and no. Optimization is really expensive. It's really bad. People don't talk about it enough on how expensive it is. The short answer is no, there's not an awesome way to do it, but there is a way to do it. One is just countdown, right? And just crush all that gear. So you could do a combination of these things. Another one is
An agent has left your group.
do the priority objectives. They're actually really good for resources. Not a lot of people have picked up on that yet. So if you do priority objectives here, see this the second one, or both of them, first one and the second one. So the first one, the priority is gonna give me 610 electronics. And then if I did the PvP one, it's gonna give me a resource cache. So those are quite helpful. And then every morning, I recommend doing the loot cave run. If you saw my video, I don't know if you saw my new player video. Let me post it here. There we go. There's a resource run chapter on like what you should do every day to get resources.
You are no longer in a group.
So optimizing is really expensive. So that's the truth is like recalibrate if you can and slowly optimize as you get it. You know, just really focus on one build at a time as a new player. You're really young at 300. I'm assuming you boosted straight to 40, but you're really young, right? And so you don't have a lot of resources, and it's one of those things you build up over time. The other one is the rewards track is going to be helpful too if you haven't taken advantage of that yet. But there's a lot of resource caches in here. There's one right there, optimization cache, and then crafting material caches, another optimization cache. So lots of caches in here to take advantage of. So we're just working through that. And then projects also give you materials. I'm not sure which one does which. There's a recalibration cache right there. What does this one give you? Weapon crafting cache, so that's materials that you would use also. Recalibration cache right there, summit project. And then global events is another big one. So these is a really, when you see these farms, for like SHD Exposed, which is a global event. It's a game mode, essentially. You get red stars, and then you can spend those red stars on optimization caches or whatever cache that you need. Most of us spend them on exotics at this stage, but they're really expensive for exotics. It's like 20 caches for one exotic. That's expensive as shit. It's 20 SHD levels for one exotic. Very expensive. And so if you're a new player, it's actually pretty easy to get exotics right now. All these same methods, you know, the priority objective gives you exotics. Countdown gives you exotics. Countdown gives you a lot of exotics. Both of those do. Just those two are a ton of exotics. And then your weekly project. And then there's also your journey. Like if you haven't claimed these rewards. I mean, look at this. The last project gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 exotic caches. 2 exotic caches. The journey build cache also has an exotic. So there's 3 exotics right there. So the last 2 are going to give you 7 exotics. I mean, shit. There's another 2 exotics. There's 3 exotics technically. 2 exotics. Exotic components. And then loot. I got to do these things before it's too late.
Agent requesting backup.
The caretaker's better. Yeah. But if you're running in group mode, then maybe not, right? The huntsman's finicky. It doesn't have an automatic refresh. Meaning you could reload and then miss it because it's sort of on a cooldown. That's the right word to use. You just go through the mag too fast.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
Without the talent, though, the FAMAS is better. drone. Ooh, I think the drone just got destroyed. I think I finally saw one. Another drones. Yeah, there we go. There they are. We reached our follower goal. Good job, 13K, baby. Good job, everybody. What up, Brass? Incoming! So here comes some drones. Let's see if they come this way. Oh, they went that way. Should be right here with the homies, man. Where it's at? It's getting bombarded over there. Yeah, those drones just got destroyed. Nice. They got destroyed back to back, too. But there's still those fucking grenades, though, right? Smart cover on. Drones destroyed. Yeah, pretty good. All right. It does get both of them. I wonder if that both of them happens when I don't run the backpack.
An agent needs assistance.
Iron Curtain.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
It's interesting, the BTSU gloves, I have mixed feelings about them because you go on overcharge anyways, automatically, because of the people in your zone.
Serious trauma detected.
God, I wish it'd stop those grenades. Be a fucking real game changer. No such thing as half-ass crooks. Pipster, you subbed again. Thank you, Pips. Right on, Vitals. So hopefully it helps either way. Agent Meat! What's good, man? Thanks for raiding. Where is my hive? I lost my fucking hive. There it is. Appreciate you, man. Give me a minute after this zone. I'll give you a quick little shout out. What player's that? Lost track of him. One's way back there. He must be getting ammo.
Assistance needed.
Oh,
Agent
fuck.
down.
Oh, got hit hard.
Agent vital signs.
I
0.
guess it's a good time to do that shout out. What up, Reaper Hawk? Guys, make sure you give Agent Meat a little what's up, follow, so we can continue to grow this fancy organization known as the Division 2. There's his link right there.
Agent down.
Uh-oh. And then a relentless rusher, or two. There's a lot of people between him and us, though. Is this the guy that took off to go get ammo? Came back, he's like, what happened? Can't be bailing during those clutch moments. I understand the issue, though. Oh, Reaper, good job, man. Hopefully next week they fucking patch it. Do you think they're even aware that it's broken? Let me take a look at the known issues board, see if they got that there. God damn, they're so quiet. It's annoying. Yeah, they do have it there. It's under investigating. Catalyst stacks do not grant weapon damage. Yeah, we paid for that. Yeah, so I have some mixed feelings about the BTSU gloves. You know what I mean? Because our hive is constantly going on overcharge, and then it's got a short duration where that's not happening.
An agent has left your group.
And then Tech Link doesn't give overcharge or doesn't reset the cooldown on hives like that have stacks like that, which kind of sucks. I almost rather be an infinite picker upper. What do you guys think about that? That'd be different, right? A reviver, infinite revives. Yeah, it's just that our cooldowns are so fast. Our cooldowns are fast and we're going on overcharge anyways. But yeah, we do boost our team's overcharge from time to time, but I don't care about my team that much. Just kidding. Well, they already get heals, you know what I mean? All buffs all the time. What do you mean by that, Brent? You!
Vital signs critical.
Oh, come on, I fucking healed through that. Ah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oof. That was annoying. Nobody likes my smart cover, though. The enemies are right in front of us. Oh, guess we're going to the next area.
Agent down.
Blue guy, huh? Yeah, Scorpio's does what it does. It was definitely a little bit better before they made the change. I can feel that change. It irritates me, actually. What the hell was that? What's up, Tank? Random explosions happening. tanks have been staying back a lot. They haven't been aggressive. It's like they know.
An agent needs assistance.
Can you see around that corner? Oh, you can. I don't remember that. Good strategy, Junction.
Agent down.
Fucking missing. Fucking kidding me. It's really weird. It's like they know I have skill blocking capabilities, you know? I mean, that drone lady we just killed usually is constantly launching, right? If she didn't send one out right there, that's insane. Right on, Grumpy. What's up, man? Oh, we're giving this measured assembly. I think I'm gonna switch this to defense, see how that feels. Kind of feel like going all in on supporting their survivability. Because I feel like when they see the bonus armor, it's more noticeable that they have the buff, you know? Do you know what I mean? Like, because when you use the offensive one, they don't notice that they have the buff. They might not be paying attention to the circle. So what happens to this tank right here? He knows not to enter. They're too smart. The drones are going down though. That's good. Why didn't my thing refresh? Second time I've seen that.
Vital signs critical. Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
It's always a little hairy right there, isn't it? Yeah, I think I like the bonus armor for them better. When I'm going, I go back and forth, but bonus armor refreshable, very useful. You know, on the damage one, what I like even more than the damage targets out of cover, I like the weapon handling. That boost is nice. Throw it out there. Okay, I'll try that, Dragon. I noticed they're a little more standoffish, you know? Little fuckers. Drones and tech. So if there's a turret, it'll take it out. If there's a tank, it'll take it out. I haven't seen any tanks yet, but drones. It won't do grenades, which really fucking sucks.
Drone in the air. Engaging position.
Oh, you fucking get my ass. Oh, I got shocked.
Serious trauma detected.
Where'd they all go? Right there.
Agent down.
Where'd he go?
Keep moving. Full throttle. We just lost the guy.
They should have done a better animation on taking out your drones, taking out their drones. Like little Patriot missiles launch, something like that, you know? Because science. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job of dropping those drones. Do you think it'll work without the backpack? Has anybody run it? Like, is the timer, will it only get one of them? I need to try that. Get him? Oh no. There's somebody here. Let's restart everybody's skills here. Ammo for my crossbow. If you see any, holler. Oh, I forget about the auto reload. I've been meaning to play into that. We got to come up with a build just for that, right? Just auto reload that sucker over and over and over. Have you farmed the mods yet, Reaper? 10-second cooldown is... It feels like the backpack is required. Does anybody else feel like that? Memento, it's not an award for the summit. It's just backpacks, targeted loot. What up, Whiz Bang Dude? Did I say hi? I wasn't sure if I did. Yeah, I mean, they never seem to want to fix the directives, no matter what. I mean, yeah, there's the whole armor thing. We're banking left, buddy. Come from. That fast. Heal him. Why are you healing him? Right there. I feel like I want to go up there so I get a better view on what's going on. You know what I mean? Seems like good timing.
Close range.
Huh. Sometimes the smart wall doesn't come back. You know, I have to eliminate the cooldown thing, and sometimes it doesn't come back. Oh, maybe because I'm already at tier 5 and that's happening. I bet you that's why. I gotta pay attention to that.
Agent down. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Cooldowns are short anyways, it's not a big deal, but... Yeah, I think it might be okay. It is. It is. I mean, it's a little vanilla, you know. But it's solid. I mean, I guess I'd rather run it than... It's a little more interesting for me than whatchamacallit, Future Initiative. I know that one brings you weapon damage too, but with the smart cover, mean, I love giving my team bonus armor too. I feel like it's way more valuable for them than the damage. And they notice it kick in more. So they're like, oh, I should stay by this guy, you know? Good job, team. What do you mean? I have the full set? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just running to BTSU gloves. I mean, the question is, do we run the chest? Decrease the overcharge. I mean, the overcharge is coming in a lot, you know? Yeah, I'll give you guys a breakdown. I gotta get all this fancy loot. I was thinking about changing to take it off. I wanted to swap out the backpack, but I didn't want to risk the last fight. But I do want to see if the backpack is worth it. Because what I was noticing was, I mean, it stops. That was always one of my questions during the PTS was like, you know, is it going to stop 2, 3 incoming drones because they come in volleys? Or was it just going to stop the first one and then we're screwed on the other one? But it seems to stop them both. But is that because we're running the backpack? And if we weren't running the backpack, would we not be getting the double kill on that drone? That's what I got to figure out, yeah.
Priority objective available, Agent.
Because of the backpack, yeah. That's kind of what I'm asking there. Do you know, Dallas? Is the backpack, is that what you're saying? You're confirming? Is the backpack the reason why it's getting both drones that are coming next to each other? Because it says 1 second, right? That's a beat. And it seems to be coming in a little bit faster than 1 second. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the backpack might be worth it, which sucks because the birdie would be good.
An agent has left your group.
I still haven't got it, man. They haven't fixed it yet. It's on the list, though. I just checked. It's on their investigating list, so they're aware. But I haven't got mine yet, so I gotta go in there today and test it out. Junk.
You are no longer in a group.
Yeah, I see that. It's possible, Anthony. I wonder that too. I have that same question. But if you notice, the team is all over the place. And I mean, literally half the time, if not more, they're not in your skill area of effect. But let's take a closer look, because I debate. We should try it, though. I'm with you there. Receive a skill tier for each ally. So if you do this correctly, I mean, if you build it around, if you configure it accordingly, you could run 2 skill tiers on your build and then technician, and you got your 3 skill tiers. But in order to get all the other 3, you would need your whole group to be in your circle, which is possible. Check this out. So you're like, well, I can manage that, right? I can spread out my skills enough where I capture them, even if they're not trying to stay in my circle. So I can spread my skills out to just make a big AoE. But the problem is that you're going to spend a lot of your time picking up and managing your skills to the point where, like, maybe you took off your skill tiers so that you could put on more weapon damage, but you're not putting as many shots out because you're too busy managing your skills. You're juggling them. You know, you're like, oh, he moved. I got to go pick up my hive and throw it to the other side now. Oh, he moved. Now I got to pick up my hive and throw it forward. You know, to make sure I get that skill tier. And so you're moving your skills to try to get that skill tier. And I got to say, that hive was... They were sucking up the hive, especially if you have a skill player. So when you got a drone and a turret out there, I mean, they're sucking your hive dry. That's the downside about running a hive. You know, so one of the questions is, can we run... Another question is, and I'm interested in figuring this stuff out, is like, can we run this build without a hive and just the turret? Or I'm sorry, the what do you call it? The smart cover, just the smart cover. I mean, smart cover is really valuable, so I wouldn't want to lose that. You know, so you just by having the smart cover, we'd have the destroy enemy skills thing, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Constantinos. Yeah, you're on my wavelength. I was thinking maybe mechanical animal, but if you're not, mechanical animal has to be maintained. That's the issue, right? You have to constantly be maintaining those tiers. And then if you're not a full DPS build, mechanical animal will have a hard time competing with your striker neighbor, right? So because you're running this hybrid build, a mechanical animal will have a hard time. There's nothing wrong with this build, but I wonder if there's a more creative way to make it a little bit more interesting. Because you can just take a future initiative build, run the hive, and run the smart cover. And then you'd be also giving your team additional weapon damage and giving the collateral heals. When you heal one guy, some other dude gets a percentage of those heals. So it'd be interesting, like, what if you ran the smart cover and a turret, skill damage everywhere? You'd take advantage of the skill haste. You wouldn't get repair skill benefit, but you would get explosive resistance benefit. You'd get the skill tier benefit. You'd get the smart cover destroying incoming drones, but you'd still get hit by explosives, which is what we could do about. You'd still get the overcharge. Still get the cooldown buff. Yeah, so basically, if you're new here, this is just a healer gear set. It's got basic healer stuff with it. So you got skill haste, repair skills, explosive resistance. And then you get a +1 skill tier for each ally that is within the range of your hive or smart cover. And you got a pretty big range. So it's not too hard to do that, depending on the team. And then it'll destroy any enemy skill that enters the zone or tries to enter the zone. It'll blow it up. So like drones, enemy drones, enemy. I mean, this would be good against hunters, right? if you can maintain not being jammed. Also, anything that's like a turret or an enemy tank. Warhounds are autonomous, so they won't be destroyed. But anything that can be deployed by an NPC would be considered a skill. I'm guessing even healing stations. So you could throw your hive at a healing station to destroy it. It's funny. I'm gonna just test that, but in theory. Or the other thing is, like, if you ran, you could also run like a healer hive and a shield on the other side to give your team bonus armor that way. Yeah, the receive a +1 skill tier is a pain in the ass. Because, like I said, this hive was put in work at skill tier 6. And I was missing some healing because I didn't have the right mod there, but not that much. The BTSU gloves are questionable, but they're helpful. They definitely bring in a little value. Yep. It's a little too dependent on the team cooperating. I mean, you can run it solo, though. Just think about it. You'd put skill damage everywhere. It'd be a lot of waste, though. I mean, just run Refactor, I guess, and take the punch to the face from those explosives. So I wouldn't really want to do that. It's tempting, but if you think about it, Refactor does fine. Doesn't block explosives, but it heals you. Because it's a gear set, there's not much creativity here. Like, I don't know if I'd want to give up this overcharge 25 seconds, every 25 seconds thing for a healing talent or a damage talent. That seems pretty good. All I know is I kept looking down to see if I could break my hive, and I was in overcharge a lot. So yeah, you get extra healing. So overcharge, which is happening every 30 seconds, basically. You get, what are you gonna get? Plus 20% healing, a massive range. So that helps there for your skill tier thing. Drone speed, 20%. And then you get 150% skill haste. Well, shit, I don't know if there's much to change, man. I mean, that's the build. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, change the secondary weapon. The passives are all shitty, so this wouldn't be good. I gotta unlock this one passive. That might be the one. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. So while at least tier 3 in both stamina and electronics, that's the problem, is we'd have to get to tier 3 in stamina. That's fucking hard. Well, we could, if we do this, we could double that to 50% more repairs. And then run stamina instead to push to tier 5 stamina. And then we'd be at least tier 3 electronics, and then we can get an extra 50% repairs. That's probably worth it. We got to unlock this one. I mean, shouldn't I have basically unlocked it just through that practice? Through that testing? Let's see our journey here. It's the last thing I gotta do. Yeah, is this bugged? Use armor repairing skills. Did we not use armor repairing skills for the last hour? Or two? What am I missing? So I've been at 15 since like day one. But today I haven't gotten one. I've been 15 forever. But isn't the hive works, right? It would work. But you knocked it out with the chem, huh? Maybe that's the only thing working for it. Did you have to be damaged? Or could you just use it? It only works for the chem? That's weak. Right? So it doesn't work in here. Alright. Guess they fixed that. Alright, let's go get ourselves shot. We don't have to unlock it right now. I could change builds, and I want to.
Hostile control point.
We got the pecan to work on also, and I got to decide on how I want to promote the caretaker. Hyenas. I'm on normal mode. How'd that happen? Somebody else's map. All right, that worked. Let's go take more damage. All right, that worked. Good job, guys. You're my heroes. Oh yeah, we'll bang this out real fast. 18. 19. Oh, it happens automatically just from the cloud. I got the 20. I don't have to be in combat to heal. I see. I don't have to take damage is what you're saying. Oh shit, it's even easier. Thank you for that, soldier. Holy moly! The high doesn't work, huh? So let's reset this. Just gonna go down the street and fart this green stuff. Is this exciting or what? Don't get smart with me.
Leave me alone. That's it.
Do you get the skill tier when these guys can't? No, they don't count. They're not tagged. Usually a line that connects them. Okay, cool. We can do this. I can do the rest later. I don't want to bore the hell out of you. Let's go put on a different build, and then we'll go run some Brooklyn. Yeah. They use armor. No, they use armor repairing skills one. It's for the last passive modifier that helps heals. So if we get this modifier, it'll give us 50% more heals when we're on Tech Link active. I think that's what it was. Oops, that's weird. What the hell?
Priority objective
That's a good idea too,
available.
Scarface. Good tip.
Hostile control point detected.
Oh, our map just flipped the heroic by itself. Key. So I was going to show you this. So we're after this guy. This one here, supportive. Well, at least tier 3 in both stamina and electronics. So we're already at tier 4 in electronics. So what I would do is run the stamina active modifier. And then by doing that, when I hit it, it'll push that to tier 5, which will give us bonus armor on damage. And then it will double all of these, just like any of the active modifiers would. So that would give us 50% repairs incoming and outgoing. That's a considerable amount. Totally worth it. And Tech Link wasn't super valuable because we're already at tier 4. And I really didn't need the reset because we were always on cooldowns. So. Okay, let's run. Negotiators. And then let's try this pecan. I haven't tried it yet. But I'm thinking, unless anybody's got a better idea. The other idea I was thinking for the pecan could be like a crit true patriot build. To give it even bigger. So each kill with a weapon gains a stack of 75% base magazine. Increase to the next magazine up to 4 stacks. So this increase, so it's not going to stack on top of on top of it, as far as I know. No, I think it's probably better with negotiators. We'll just stay here. I'm going to save True Patriot for the FAMAS, the new FAMAS. Okay. I don't know if I want these gloves, though. The gun doesn't have the best handling. Kind of tempted to use the Eagle's Grasp. I would like to use the Centurion holster, but if you rotate out of the weapon, you lose your buff. So we can get a little bit of mag size, and then... I mean, Contractor's Gloves are an obvious and kind of boring choice. You know? Get a little damage to armor. You can't run a skill here, so we're going to run... I mean, the shield, so we're going to run... damage to targets out of cover. Armor on kill. See where our crits are at. And the thing is, you either run armor and go assault link, or you run all reds and go tech link. But security link wouldn't be that valuable on this build. That's how I feel about it, at least. Okay, so let's go here, go there. So I'm using the active modifier just to reset my skills, basically. You're rewarded a lot here. That's why that Umbra build came out so good. Because you're rewarded by running blue cores. You get extra padding, safety first, blah, blah, blah. But you're not rewarded for running red cores. See, well, at least tier 3 in both firearms and stamina, then you get headshot damage, so we're not going to be tier 3 in stamina very often. In electronics, we would get duration. They really wanted to make sure we weren't overpowered, I guess. I don't know. They give it to you in spurts. Guess I'll try that. All right, head it out. Oh, 20 hounds. I didn't see your question. So, yeah, the overcharge is for the team support stuff mostly. To reset their hives if they were running one, or just put their skills on overcharge.
The Cleaners leader is confirmed at the Army terminal. Danvers is your priority. Take out the hostiles and figure out what the hell he's been planning.
You have received an invite.
Hostiles detected. Priority objective available, Agent.
Another agent is now in your group. signs critical.
Oh, I did test earlier, by the way. The extra kills you get from negotiators don't give you marks for that bigger mag for the pecan. I don't like that. Feels a little slow.
Additional hostiles detected.
Yeah, exactly.
Purple flame accelerant detected.
Destroy their purple flame supplies, Agent.
You motherfucker! Fuck you!
Big mag? Sort of. Good values though, huh? I could use a faster reload.
Weak point destroyed.
Yeah, 134 rounds with that.
Weak point destroyed. Weak point destroyed.
Come on, you fuckers.
An agent needs assistance.
Hey, that's VL Jack. Look, VL Jack is here.
Weak point destroyed. Structural damage to purple flame containment system detected. Explosion risk inevitable.
Agent, get out of there. Push through the main gates ahead. We need
I mean, what are your options here? Heartbreaker. I wonder if
Hostile radio
the knee pads from
intercepted.
Ninja would give you a reload without counting as a reload.
Seal the gate and activate the defenses. All key personnel report for extraction. This is not a drill.
Personnel? Agent confirmed. Danvers is on site and on the move.
Warning. Active turrets detected. Generator located nearby.
Agent down.
That reload is slow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Take this out, guys.
Umbra located nearby.
Agent down.
Turret disabled. Additional turret still online. Hostile defenses disabled.
Go ongoing director with this. That would give us a bigger mag. I mean, faster reloads, right? Doesn't give you reload speed. Fuck.
Agent vital signs 0. You have.
Yeah, it's a little slow. I want to put on something a little bit different. That seems worth it. Because you're giving that team support too. Because I don't know if the pecan is the kind of weapon where... I mean, you have so many better options for solo. It's going to be kind of a tough weapon because I feel like it's going to fall pretty mid. I mean, kills give you a potentially really big mag, but you could just run an LMG with a really big mag. That's also faster, maybe even stronger. RPK is pretty strong though at its base, so they know that, and that's kind of why they put it on this. They're like, well, you got a pretty strong weapon there, you're okay without damage. And it's true. I run the one with weapon handling on it. Okay, so let's try. Just have a striker somewhere here. Ongoing directive, actually. Let's try that. See if I have my pieces here. Oh, I don't. It's weird. Storm, go for 60% crit chance if you can, which with an SMG it should be easy to do that. If your crit damage is below 120, then but you can balance your crits out with whatever your crit damage is. So if you have 100% crit damage, you can go 50% crit chance. But 60% is the go-to number. That's the cap where we all try to be. Yeah, it's saying 66% because you're running directives or modifiers. And the modifiers allow you to exceed the crit chance cap. So that's a good thing. That's more damage. What's your crit damage figure? If you're running modifiers, it's going to be higher anyways. So you're rewarded for running more crit chance with the modifiers. They'll give you more crit damage based on how much crit chance you have, which is kind of neat. Oh yeah, you're good then. Yeah, you're good. Stay there. Stay there. So when you go into, when you use your active modifier, it's going to give you 100% crit chance. Or real close to it. I'm reorganizing my gear, so it's a little bit of everywhere right now. So let me see here. I'm trying to also get my True Patriot pieces, because I think I'm going to run the FAMAS, the new Huntsman FAMAS with the True Patriot set. Because if you put it on Striker and stuff like that, I think you're just good to go with other assault rifles. But True Patriot's mag size increase might give it the edge it needs. So that you can manage the cooldown.
Backup request.
So let's see what we got so far. True Patriot there. So I need the ongoing directive mask. All right. Man, logging in sure is a slugfest. Slogfest, that is. Sloggish. I'll be your Huckleberry. Hey, Summer Game Fest starts tomorrow. What do you guys think about that? Anything excited to see? Ooh.
Safe area detected.
Black Myth Wukong coming to Xbox on August 20th? Wow. I didn't see that on my bingo card.
Agent, priority objective available.
What else is in the news here? Yeah, it's Summer Game Fest, so just another Game Fest, you know. So there'll be Xbox reveals and showcases, and then from independent studios. They have like different categories where they'll be showcasing games that are in development or soon to be released. Arc Raiders is one that's going to be presenting, and I think a lot of people are looking forward to that.
Agent requesting backup.
And there's a potential shadow drop for Arc Raiders. It might go live on tomorrow or really close to it, because we've been seeing Xbox achievements and, you know, they signed up for this event. So the rumor or the suspicion is that that game is going to launch. And if it does, that's really exciting because that's a sick ass game. It's PvPvE, but it's so much more. It is so much more than that. it's really got that survival element to it, you know. And the way you interact with people in the world is really cool. You don't know, you literally are on the edge of your seat. Like, it's like you're watching a thriller movie, you know? And the risk of that feeling is real. It's not like the Dark Zone where you're like, I got this exotic and I don't want anybody to kill me because I got this exotic, and it's inevitable. As soon as you get an exotic, it's like they could smell blood in the water. And you always get jumped when you find an exotic. It's like a guarantee. It's like, how did they know? You know what I mean? How did they know I had an exotic? And then you leave this salty ass taste in your mouth. Arc Raiders doesn't have it. It's not built that way. You know? You can risk a lot, but it's sort of on you. You know what I mean? Depending on your tolerance level. So basically you got a stash and you go around and scavenge for shit, materials, and sometimes you have like a bounty, and you can come across something valuable, and then you can go extract and, you know, be careful, hope you don't get jumped, that kind of thing. But the way you increase your risk is you basically, the longer you stay throughout this thing, right? So you fill your backpack up, which doesn't take very much time to do, and most of these runs are like 25-minute time limits. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll fill their backpack and they'll continue scavenging and then replace the less valuable stuff with more valuable stuff so that they come out with the most valuable inventory over that 25-minute times. But the more you do that, then the more risk, right, of losing all of that shit. But yeah, so, you know, you can manage your risk tolerance. You know, you could go, you know what, my backpack's full, I'm gonna go extract, you know. I don't know. I might just go out to probably the army terminal again.
Incoming backup request.
I'm more about just testing the build than any particular mission at the moment. It doesn't really matter. But since I still need that mask, I might as well. Gotta make room here real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm still putting together this build anyways. You got a few. Just jump in whenever. Whenever, Holmes. All right. I'm going direct. Let's try this. Let's save the mask slot because we might want to run something special there. We got to figure out the status effects. I wanted to try these knee pads real quick. See if I can pull this off down here. I want to see if I can reload without consuming a stack. So we got a stack. Can I do a cover to cover? No. Oh yeah, maybe I can. There we go. Okay, so here. So I got 32 rounds. It works. It works. Okay, we're gonna try it. Ninja bikes circumvent the reload. Since we're not running a shield anyways. And then we have the backpack slot free. So we can't do exotic. Grupo. Let's look at this one real quick. Could do leadership. Perfect leadership. We could try that. Unstoppable force would be pretty good too. A little more limited. But for team, since we're supporting the team, yeah, let's do that. Since we're doing this team support build, let's run the captain. Which has perfect. So when you do cover to cover, you get bonus armor, and you can give your team bonus armor too. So there we go. So then we're giving our team special ammo, and then we're giving them bonus armor. Performing a cover to cover, and then we're getting a free reload when we do that. 20% of your armor as bonus armor to you and all allies for 10 seconds. And this is doubled. So 40% of my armor every 10 seconds. Where's that crits at? 46. 103. And then I have infinite hives, so I could pick them up too. Okay. Crit chance. $58, 103, good. 64, 103. See if I want to change any one of these. So we got that, we got that. Okay, we're good. Let's go make sure. I wasn't sure if I actually put LMGs on my gun, and then we need to figure out the downside is we don't have a status effect. And we can't run an exotic for that, right? Because we're already running an exotic. Oh, and then I'd lose my skills. And so the only way around it is like firewall. That fucking sucks. You know? Oh, I hate this. I mean, I can run a stinger hive, but that sucks too. I hate that about ongoing directive, you know? Because I want the hive so that I can pick up my allies. Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean? I'm losing my team perks, you know? Because I want, ideally, to support the team, you know what I mean? I get leadership bonus armor. Then we got smart cover and then a revive hive when they go down. And it would also be good for me because I can reset my revive hive with tech link over and over and over again. So I'd have infinite revives. At least one every 60 seconds. That sounds good, brain damage. I like cray builds. Make sure you post that on Discord, man. We love those ideas. Yeah, so reminder, oh, this is the wrong one. Reminder that Discord, we have that channel and I'm gonna be featuring your guys' builds again this season, like we did last season. Well, I guess we gotta do what we gotta do here, huh? We don't really have a choice. So, because there's no non-exotic weapon that puts out a status effect, because otherwise we could rely on like the shotgun or something.
All construction workers, plumbers, welders.
If I took off, I mean, we could do that too. I could take off gunner, which is 10% armor on kill, and roll fire grenades instead. And then that would do it. I'll do that. Because I do have the hives in case I die. You could also do sharpshooter and blind people. So survivalist, and then there we go. So now we got fire grenades, and then I could put the reviver on here. Oh yeah, after third kill. Yeah, that takes forever though. You have a good point. There's one, huh? What up, Ronin? Is there an SMG that does that too? Perfect status on SMG? No, I guess that is the only one, huh? More exotics, just say, just J. The easiest way is countdown, okay? And make sure you extract because you'll get credits you could use at the countdown vendor for exotics. The second way is priority objectives. Those are constant exotics, do that. Here. So you see here, just by doing this random open world activity that'll take you like 3 minutes, you'll get an exotic drop. Guaranteed exotic. It's super easy exotics. Then your rewards track, don't forget about that. And the journey, complete the journey. There's mega exotics in here. You probably get all the damn exotics you need just by completing the journey. The back half of it. There's 4 right there. There's 3 right there. There's another 3 right there. So that's 10 exotics. 12 exotics. And then 5 exotic components. There's no news on it yet. No, but they are... Reaper, I'm going to matchmake here in a minute if you're going to come in.
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent has joined your group.
There you go. Tej, you got to go back a couple of days. Most of the builds I post, I create in the past. So if you want to see the live stream of that, I think that was what live stream did we do? I think it was the first XP farm day. Maybe the 31st or the 3rd? It was the first XP farm day. The 3rd. I think we ran it on the 3rd. It was just a couple of days ago. Yeah. There you go.
Another agent is now in your group.
I mean, I got a lot of credibility with this game, man. I've been doing it, playing this game since 2019. You know, all 66,000 of my followers have come from the Division 2 for the most part. So that doesn't happen because I create shit builds. But question it all you want. I mean, you know, if it doesn't work, man, I'll give you a refund. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? It doesn't cost you anything.
The cleaner's leader is
Don't be so
confirmed at the
cynical,
army
man.
terminal. Danvers
It's cool,
is
it's just
your
a game.
priority. Take out the hostiles and figure out what the hell he's been
You love
planning.
the. I mean, just because I love a build doesn't mean you're gonna. By the way.
Hostiles detected.
Oh, that didn't land. Oh, it did. Oh, I didn't change my skill? Oh, I did. I gotta do the grenades. I forgot. This is gonna be a fucking pain. Like, this is already my 3rd grenade and I haven't got one yet. I'm killing them before the grenade catches them on fire. There we go.
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Now, this thing's got a little bit of a kick to it, doesn't it? So watch the skills right here. So we got our hive back. Insta hive. Yeah, it works really good. It works really good. We ran it last season.
Additional hostiles detected.
Yeah, it's a really good way to not have to rely on your skill, right? Like you're probably thinking.
Destroy their group of flame supplies, agent.
To get that special ammo. It is very reliable. It really shined last season because last season was all about the pulse. The audio sucks right now in game, man.
Weak point destroyed.
Ooh, look at these fucking things. Get him, Reaper! Get him, Reaper! Get my bonus armor. I forget I have to do that sometimes. That's the thing about cover to cover. You forget you have to do it. Always been like that for me. Same thing with the nimble holster. You guys using that? that bonus on her. Boom. Work.
Weak point destroyed.
I haven't reloaded, so I'm saving that reload. See that? Got 90 rounds of full stacks. So the stack for the pecan is that orange
Weak
thing.
point destroyed.
What is it?
Structural damage to purple flame containment system detected. Explosion risk inevitable.
Agent, get out of there.
Skelly, thanks for your sub
Push the
again.
gates ahead. We need to find Danvers.
How dare you? Look at apathetic badge. Right on. There's so many new players, man. So many new players.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Division breached the terminal. Seal the gates and activate the defenses. All key personnel report for extraction. This is not a drill.
Personnel? Agent confirmed. Danvers is on site and on
Reloading. 180 rounds.
Warning. Active turrets detected. Generator located nearby.
What happens if I have the 180 round buff and then I reload? Let's try that. Oh, it goes back to 180! Yes! Yes! Best case scenario, motherfuckers.
Agent down.
I got him. I got him. Oh, he's got the birdie on.
Generator located nearby. Turret disabled. Additional turret still online. Hostile defenses disabled.
Serious trauma detected.
See where I go down. Yeah.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Why isn't the skill working? It's not deployed, is it? It's not working? What the fuck is wrong with it? The skill glitched. Or it's used.
Agent down.
Gotta get this guy to stop dying, huh? The skills are glitched. Ah, let me fix this. Error. Ah, fucking game. Is there a
More hostiles
timer
detected.
on the ammo? Because I feel like it timed out, or I might have accidentally reloaded. But the big mag should be perpetual, right?
We need to find another way.
Let's try that
inside.
again. So if I reload now,
Agent.
it goes back to the
additional hostiles
last
detected.
save. That's crazy. It goes back to the current setting, which is 180. You seen that? So look at that. So notice I only have half stacks, right? But I get full stack bonus. Good for nothing ninja bike knee pads. Let's see if I can get this thing to change now. Fuck. What am I supposed to do here, man? Change builds? Now there's no fucking skill in that slot. I'm coming back, guys. Jesus Christ. That's how you irritate me right there, man. Fuck with my skills. Okay, let me jump back in on these guys.
Priority objective available, Agent.
The Zen, it's not that great. Zen, sorry. Zen, the LED's not that great. I mean, it's very limited on how you can run it. It's not just because it's all right, sorry guys, I'm here. Not just because it's a, what do you call it? An in-cover type play, but you have no access to your skills. And it's not that much damage, you know? 42 to 47% is not a lot of damage for losing your skills. I mean, you can get more damage out of the Chameleon, more value out of the St. Elmo's.
Agent, you're gonna have to find another way out.
You know, so the talent, and we're talking about the talent really, is just not that great. The weapon is not a run and gun weapon anyway, so it's definitely a play from cover type setup.
What the hell are they doing here?
They're taking orders from Dan. That explains why. Wasn't that good.
That's a really good bonus armor, don't you guys think?
Unable to bypass electronic lock.
The Black Tusk really don't want us to see what's on the other side of that door, huh? Agent, find a way to unlock that door.
Medical assistance needed.
This is nice because I'm saving my Mega Mag for later. It's like infinite Mega Mags. Down, boy. So we got our big mag for the next room here.
Door status update unlocked.
This is a new pecan build. It's the new exotic
SMR
LMG.
signature detected.
Perfect.
What the hell is an SMR signature?
Oh, just a small modular reactor. Nuclear reactor.
SMR confirmed. Black Tusk mobile nuclear reactor on site.
Holy shit. This could solve our power problems. With Penco out of commission, we need a stable source of power. Agent, secure that reactor.
Fucking door. Look at that little bit of movement for that big fucking benefit right there. And it's going to my team too. That's fucking sick.
You heard Danvers. Take out the hostile. We can't let them derail the op.
Status update. Reactor unstable.
Watch the skills. Oh, I fucked up. That's because I was at max already, I guess.
You need to stabilize the frequency of the reactor.
Wow, the damage is a beast, man. I might want to go. No, we're good. That's my guy.
Serious trauma detected.
%82 crit chance. If I went with the red one, we could push our crits up to
The
100.
power's still unstable. There must be another short somewhere. Keep looking, Agent.
Status update. Reactor stable.
Agent, you're clear. Keep going. We need to find Danvers and figure out what the hell the Black Tusk are up to.
Nah, we should be getting to
Whatever it
tier
is, it's gonna be big.
5 on our own. Because we're already at tier 4. It's 3 kills though.
You're a good soldier. You should join us. Don't you want to be on the right side of history?
I'm torn. Actually, let me try it.
They're approaching the courtyard. Get into position and stop them. We're almost ready to
we'll go
deploy.
Assault Link. You miss out on 30% weapon damage because you're not taking advantage of that from Assault Link, but it pushes me to tier 5 automatically, so it saves me on 3 kills to get that maximum crit chance. So that's why I'm doing it. But by doing that, I lose the infinite skill thing. And in that case, I could get rid of the hive. So I wouldn't be playing into it so much.
Hostiles detected.
Right on the pole.
Fucking beast, man. God damn.
Agent, we got a nuclear reactor powering something that is ready to deploy. Follow that power line.
Has Theo shown you what's in the box yet? You trust him so much, you're willing to die for him.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting weapon. I'm using it with the Ninja Bike knee pads, and that seems to pull out some tricks. And then I'm going directive, so I turned it into a team support build.
Warhounds detected. Status offline.
And so what I figured out is, like, with the Ninja Bike knee pads, you can maintain your 180 round mag. Indefinitely.
Black Tusk workstation on encrypted network.
Right there, I push the 150 reload.
Agent, have Anna hack the workstation.
And so it's
Maybe we'll have
basically
intel that
free
helps us
ongoing
deploy
directive
this
ammo without getting a kill.
Download initiated. Hostiles incoming.
Also, besides just a big mag. And so right now, I think the build's pretty set. I just got to figure out which modifier I want to lean into.
Agent, Warhound activated.
That bonus armor right there. But I definitely dig into backpack for a team support build, a wingman type build. It's sick. I'm almost tempted to put on more armor because it'll increase that buff.
Agent, Warhound activated.
So we got 180 rounds now.
Agent, disable
our
any
armor.
remaining workstations. The Black Tusk will love that.
Workstation destroyed. Workstation destroyed. station destroyed.
I've analyzed the intel you recovered. Not only are the Black Tusk developing new equipment here with the Purple Flame, but they're shipping most of it out of state. There's another file here that's still encrypted. Running a program now to figure out what they're hiding.
Hold the work. This is the last transpo.
The gun I'm using is called the Pecan, if that's what you're asking.
Hostiles
And this is what I have so far, and probably gonna stick with it. So I think it's just coming down to specialization and modifiers.
You are now group leader.
It's a little slow, it's a little beastly, so I don't think you'd want to use it as like I'm a run and gun, tip of spear aggressor. I think it plays better as a support build.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ah, I didn't make it.
Agent out of action.
So watch this. Watch the hive. It didn't work again. Oh, I changed. I forgot. So now we got better crits. What am I running here? 98, 152. Got options, bro. Ooh, I got double buffs. Thanks for the buffs. Good man, good man. It's nice when two people are running. Smart cover.
That agent needs assistance.
Your job is just to go cover to cover.
Disconnect the backup power supply and get ready for liftoff. Grant, get on that helo with the scientists.
Agent, get to the roof.
Yeah, Pecan is a weird name. Le Pecan. Looks like it's out of Afghanistan. Isn't
May's
it?
a good man. I
Looks
think you've been surrounded
Arabic.
by good people for so long, you've forgotten what a snake looks like.
The truth is, like, the other side of the coin is, if we ran True Patriot, we wouldn't have to worry about the not getting special ammo thing, and then we could run Gunner.
I need to go back through the intel. There's schematics. The cables must be connected to one of these experiments.
Hostiles detected.
Oh,
Just need to do a few safety checks and we're ready to go.
pain in the rear.
Agent, you need to get to the roof. If they lift off, we'll lose Danvers.
Serious trauma detected.
You know, I've never opened this door. Is there a button to shoot? There's a blinking light. That's right. Switch into tackling. Oh, there's a switch on the wall, huh?
Okay, seriously.
Was it in the same room?
What the hell needs this much power?
In the electric room. Oh, the ones with all the shock going on. All right. We'll do that next time. So take 180 rounds. And then we're going to maintain that. All right.
Clear for liftoff. Excellent. Route
It's
is
a
clear. We should reach the
balloon!
target in 15 minutes.
It's glitching.
Target?
No, it's not.
They have a Zeppelin.
All personnel still on the ground. Get to the roof and stop that agent.
No. There are purple flame bombs on the Zeppelin. They're doing final checks for the attack on the bridge. Watch out, agent. The Zeppelin just fired a purple flame bomb and it's targeting the roof.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Feel.
Agent down.
Got him. Got him. Oh, dick. Oh. ass.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Shake that ass. Watch yourself. Shake that ass. Show me what you got. Anybody got an EMP?
An agent needs assistance.
God damn it. It's the hill.
Inactive surface-to-air missiles detected.
Anna, blow that fucker out of the sky.
Positions on the move.
Accessing surface-to-air missiles. Laser marauder detected.
Oh my god, it's got all buffs. What a pain.
25% complete. Terminal offline.
Shit. Agent, re-engage the hack.
Why is my skill fucking glitched again? God damn it.
Laser Marauder
No exotic.
destroyed.
Jeezy beezy. Skills glitched again. That's also amazing.
Sam, coming online.
Serious trauma detected.
I've accessed the Zeppelin security system's and flight plan. We've got a small window where it will be in range of the SAMs.
Getting squirrely.
Terminal offline. Sam, coming online.
We need to take out the rogues before they get the SAMs back online.
75% complete. Sam online. Console is unlocked and ready for Agent to target and launch.
Come on, Agent. Get that son of a bitch to Danvers. Holy shit. You did it. You saved us.
You killed Danvers. Thank you.
Yeah, the
Fucker,
RPK.
in hell.
Intel detected on
They didn't suspect anything?
top.
Still a bitch, man. Still haven't got it. I mean, granted, I haven't been ultra farming it or anything. I've been running like once or twice a day, just because I know it's a bitch. So I'm relying on RNG at this stage, you know. Yeah, I think TechLink is better. And then get to tier 5 on your red cores
Agent, clear the
naturally.
site and signal belt for extraction.
And then the Hive depending on your team. So we had a healer on our team. I think VL Jack was running birdies. So I didn't get to use the Hive very much. But you know, you never know who's on your team. So if I wasn't running the Hive, I'd probably run like a Stinger Hive instead of the Reviver to push back the rush and also get that status effect. Or an EMP if it's the Tusk. That's good too. But yeah, I like it. It's good. I think it's a good team support build.
An agent is no longer in your group.
So basically, the catch to it is, or the trick, what we're doing is we're getting 180 rounds. Like I don't have 180 rounds right now because I have to get a kill, but you never truly reload, and 180 rounds is a long time before you have to do another cover to cover. But it's worth doing the cover to cover because you're giving your team bonus armor, so it's a double win. It's a triple win, I should say. So doing a cover to cover maintains your 180 round mag. Doing a cover to cover maintains your 180 rounds of bleed ammo, so you never really have to earn it again. So if you're about to run your mag dry, just do a cover to cover and it'll reload your bleed ammo. And then finally, a cover to cover gives your team bonus armor, enough to where it might even be worth running more armor. But 40% bonus armor if you're within 10 meters of an enemy. That's a fucking ton. 500,000, about a little less than that. So if I push myself to 1 million, that'd be it might be worth running a red core, a blue core or two. Not that big of a deal. It was so frequent. You could do it every 10 seconds. That's so frequent. Like, you could just roll with it. You know what I mean? 40% every 10 seconds. It's bam, 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 you know? And I don't know if you noticed when we were fighting up here against those drones, I just kept moving and I kept moving and I kept moving just between these 2 points. So I would go here and then I'd be shooting, then I'd go here. And by doing that every 10 seconds, I'm refreshing my own bonus armor too. So it's like armor on kill, but armor on move. You know what I mean? And it felt pretty natural once you kind of remember to start integrating it into your routine. Because that's always the thing. You're just not used to doing that much cover to cover when you need to, right? Like you need to do cover to cover. You need to like think about your reloads, right? Oh, you got 176 kills, you beast. All right, folks. I'm gonna call it a night so that I can get up nice and early and make another video. Tomorrow, not sure which one I'm gonna do, but we got a lot to talk about. I will be streaming tomorrow night. I don't think I'm gonna live stream the Game Fest. Probably just watch it on my own and then digest it for you guys and what my notes are, what to look out for as it relates to our crew. You know, that looter shooter vibe type dude. So I'll give you guys what you need to know because it's kind of in the middle of the day. And this is a multi-day event, so I'll do recaps along the way. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you for hanging with me. Appreciate it if you hit that like, and I'd love a subscribe out of you. And maybe a notification bell. I don't know. Catch you guys later.